I hope you are all doing well. This is Raminata, and in this short video, I'm gonna show you how you can decide at any time, at any proper time, to go in the market and make some dollars, to go in the market and make some profit. If you decide, if you really will, to do it. So let me type here. I choose this coin to make the example. So guys, as you can see here, I have different indicators. I have different indicators here that I combine together. Okay, so these indicators, if you combine them together to make a good entry, 90% of your trades will win. So here I will start here with this one called the CCI. The CCI here, the CCI is similar to the stochastic RSI. So the CCI, it shows you here, we have what we call the signal lines here. We have the histogram bars and we have the three horizontal lines. So these three horizontal lines are similar to stochastic RSI, but this one here, we have the medium one, which is 100 line, which is different from the stochastic RSI, because the stochastic RSI line here is 50%, but here is the zero line, and here is the 100, then here is the negative. So any bars, any histogram that you will see, either it is green or red, forming in between the middle one, which is the zero line, and here the 100 line above, it means the coin is an uptrend. It is a up momentum coin. Okay, but anytime it forms below this line here, this zero line here, so you have to tell yourself that the coin will be dipping down. It will be dipping down. And also these two lines that you are seeing here, which are the lines, which are the green and the red lines, are what we call the buying and the sell signal. Okay, so here, once the green line crosses, or the green line here, this green line forms on top of the candles here up, it means it is a high chance that the coin will be pumping up. Like for example, this STRK. In the morning when I check it, you see here I put the vertical line in the morning, which is today's morning around 6 a.m. It was on this candle here, on this green small candle here. Then came this crossing came later. So it was about to cross. These two lines were about to cross, but I will explain those lines. How do we call them? So this is one. So the candle was forming, the bars were forming here on top of the 100 line. So it was showing that it is a sign of going up. Okay, now number two here, you have to know that and understand that anytime the bars form, like for example here in the past, anytime the bars form below here, which is below this 100 line, once they start forming here, the colors doesn't matter, but once they form below this line, it means the coin will be going down. It is a sign of going down. So as you can check here, after this area here, the candle follows body, it was a deep reversal. So you see here matches with this area because the bars of the CCI were forming below this line here. Okay, so anytime it forms above the zero line, it is a sign of the coin going up. So you see here in the morning it was forming here around 6 a.m. Now you see what happened. It went up and now the coin is up to over 10%. It has hit 10%. It has hit 10%. So when I take the price range, guys, and I type here, let me go for the price range. You see the price range, I measure it from this last candle here to up here. You will see that the coin has made more than the 10%, more than 10%. Since in the morning 6 a.m., this coin has made more than 10% here. Are you seeing it? More than 10%. Okay, so now let me remove this one here. Then secondly, you see this indicator here is called the ABCDV1, the ABCDV1 moving simple average, and the VWAP. So these three indicators, when you draw your line, because in the morning when I came here, this was on the lower low. So you check the lowest area of the coin, the lowest area, and the ABCDV1 shows you the lowest, the highest, the higher low, the lower low, which are this LLHH and HLLH. Okay, so here anything LL means the lower low. So as you can see, I draw my support line here. So when you draw your support line, which is you are looking whether the coin will go future, how will it go in the future, down or up. So here guys, as you can see, after I draw my support line, I put a vertical line on the last candle. Or this one was made in a 1 hour time frame. So as I put my vertical line on the last candle, the goal of putting this vertical yellow line on the last candle is to see what will happen after this yellow line. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? Is it downtrend or uptrend? So that's why I put the vertical line. So now, as I put the vertical line, I went ahead. After putting the support line, I went and looked for the previous high, which means the nearest high. So you see with the ABCDV1, it shows you that the high, which is the lowest high, not the higher high, but the lowest high. It means comparing to this area, this was the previous high. That's the reason why I put this my resistance line here, because I wanted to take the profit from there to this place, not too much here, because if you are drawing your line, make sure you don't go for the profit you don't go for it 100%. Take your profit on halfway. So let me even put another extra line here, which is the previous higher high. You see, below the previous, the letters here, which is on top of that candle here, I tap on it. So it means anytime, because the price of the coin is around here now, it is around here, anytime it breaks this line, it means it will go and touch this area as profit. It will go and touch them. You see, it has broken my first resistance line. Now it has touched the second resistance line. So I will see whether it will break here. So once it breaks here, then I'll measure my profit from here to this side. Okay, so this is the second option. Now the last one, which is these two indicators. The one in white is the moving average, and the purple one is the VWAP. So anytime the VWAP, which is the volume one, goes like this, plus the moving average crosses each other, this is what we call the crossing over. So as you can see here, I will tap on the moving average and I'll go for the settings here. So I'm going for the settings, then I make it white. The length is 9, is the default length, the 9 length. You see the 9 length. Then in style, I put what we call the color to be different from the other one. So as my script is dark, I put the white color to make the difference. Then I make it more bigger, the line more bigger. Then I tap on okay, so let's go. So I tap on okay. So as you can see, the white line is the moving average line. Now I'm going to the VWAP. So the VWAP, I tap on it and I go for the settings. What matters here is the volume weighted average, not the length, not the band. You can put the band, but If you put the band, it will be too much on your screen. That's why I untick everything here and I only tick this volume weighted average price. Okay, so I make the color violet. So when I tap on the color, you will see that I choose the biggest line, the thickness, the biggest one. So I tap on OK. So now what matters here, ladies and gentlemen, is these two lines up here. Anytime the V line, which is the volume price, come below this average one, this simple moving average, in a simple term, if the simple moving average come and cross the volume WAP, meaning pointing up, it means the coin will go up. The coin will go up, and you see now it is going up. The coin will pump up. So you see, from 6 a.m. now we are at 11 a.m. So let's say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 hours ago, this price of this coin was somewhere here in red, and it was in negative 1.5%. Now you see it is on 10% going up. So just imagine if you are trading it and it's in future, that 10% times 10 leverage will give you 100% of the money that you will invest on it in just a blank of 5 hours. So it's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope this video will be very helpful to you. If you see it on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, to share, and also like it. Thank you very much. Looking forward to see you on the next video. Try it, and you will thank me. It is working. If you don't try it, you cannot know. We always say the action takers are the money makers. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.